The story of the 2014 Steelers isn't complete yet. They still have 2 weeks to go, but I'm going to go ahead anyway and have a little bit of fun and identify unsung heroes, offense, defense, and on the coaching staff. But before we get to any of that, I really don't like using the term heroes as it relates to sports, so we're going to start with a special nod to Alejandro Villanueva, the offensive lineman on the practice squad who served 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan. That's a real hero. On offense, we're going to start with the man who's been protecting Ben Roethlisberger's blind side and protecting it as well as any left tackle in the game. That's Kelvin Beachum. He's number 68 on his shirt. He's also number 68 in the media guide, I might add, just by pleasant coincidence here. Kelvin Beachum grades out almost as highly in Pro Football Focus's rankings as Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown. I know that's hard to believe, but there he is. You can see it on the list. Kelvin Beachum is the smallest left tackle in the NFL. He has learned the position, really, remember, this is his first full season as a starter at the most important offensive line position. He's worked with Mike Munchak. He's mastered technique. He overcame 2 really rough early games, you'll recall, and has been almost perfect since then. You can't say enough about what Kelvin Beachum has meant to this offense. On defense, you can talk about Lawrence Timmons. He's been Mr. Consistent at inside linebacker. You can talk about Willie Gay and the 3 pick sixes and how he's basically salvaged the secondary. I'm sorry, I can't get past Cam Hayward. He is the guy on defense. And as such, being part of a defense that has not been good all season and the one guy who's risen above, Cam Hayward's my unsung hero on defense, because really, you'd have to be unsung to be starring with that particular group. Cam Hayward has a Pro Football Focus rating that is more than double the next highest regular player. That's how good he's been. He rarely drops into coverage. He's just on the line, going right at the quarterback, going full bore. And the best part is he's been getting there, and he's even been getting there since Brett Kiesel's been out. No one can block him. At coach, well, you're going to hate this almost as much as I do. How do you not go with Todd Haley, who's been more unsung of any employee under the Steelers umbrella over the last couple of years? I've been as critical of him as anyone. I've been in favor of his firing at certain points in his tenure. Early this season, he wasn't calling the right plays. He was going sideways. He was doing those silly wide receiver screens. He was zigging when he should have been just not even zagging, just going straight ahead and throwing the ball downfield. Well, he's done that. Give him credit. The Steelers are number 1 in offense in the National Football League. You can't argue with success. Todd Haley has to get credit for that. And man, on top of all that, how about that last play call in Atlanta? That was the coordinator. You saw him bring all those players around him on the sideline before that, and you saw both Haley and Mike Tomlin celebrating enthusiastically when that pass made it to Heath Miller. Full credit here.